operating through strategic partnerships with international cooperation actors, including Nobel Peace Prize recipient World Food Programme or CARE International, as well as with the federal and 2 regional governments, Bridging the Gap in Ethiopia has worked on reinforcing social protection nets for persons with disabilities. Bridging the Gap has provided critical support in disability mainstreaming in Ethiopian public institutions, such as the Federal Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs and the regional bureaus of Amhara and Somali regions. The project has enhanced capacity to design and implement inclusive social protection policies through, among others, more than 250 government staff and focal points from Amhara and Somali regions trained in gender-responsive disability inclusion. Workshops on reporting to the UN Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, as well as on data collection and indicators. Seminars to break ground for a new Disability Inclusion Act in the country. Guidelines for mainstreaming disability in the work of the Federal Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs. Production and distribution of Amharic and Somali easy-to-read COVID-19 prevention guidelines. Emphasis has been, too, on the need for support to national and local organizations of persons with disabilities, which Bridging the Gap has ensured by providing 7 subgrants benefiting around 15 grassroots organizations. In addition, OPDs have been involved in policy briefs, development processes, and several capacity-building trainings, and 2 gender mainstreaming guidelines for OPDs were produced. Perceived by national stakeholders as very relevant in terms of sectoral and geographical approaches, Bridging the Gap in Ethiopia has tackled the gender dimension of social exclusion, fostering the support to the empowerment of women with disabilities to become leaders in their own communities. This video was produced with the financial support of the European Union. Its contents are the sole responsibility of Bridging the Gap and do not necessarily reflect the views of the European Union.